So who do you trust? Donald, the dope?
Attack ads like these are nothing new in politics.
Nixon was bad. Trump is worse.
But the messengers behind these attacks of President Donald Trump are.
November 3rd, vote for justice.
That's because this video supporting Joe Biden comes from a conservative political action committee called the Lincoln Project. Yes, Republicans rallying against the Republican president and endorsing a Democrat.
Joe Biden will bring stability. He will bring I would say, a level of courage and understanding of sacrifice.
Reed Galen is the co-founder of the Lincoln Project. He's worked for President George W. Bush and former California Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger. He and several other Republicans formed the Lincoln Project, including George Conway, the husband of counselor to the president, Kellyanne Conway. The group's ads against the president are harsh, insulting.
It's not a campaign. It's a billion-dollar criminal enterprise.
And downright mean.
Why do you think you're losing, Donald?
A tactic they say the president himself has mastered.
A lot of the messaging going after him was very intellectual in nature, but are things that either the president doesn't understand or care about.
They whisper about you. They whisper about you. They lead.
Going even further, this ad is directed solely at the president and an administration with unprecedented turnover and leaks to the media.
You probably think it could be anyone. So many leaks. Donald, it could be anyone. It's everyone. It's everyone.
The Lincoln Project has decided, well, that's not the way to go. In between the two, we can live with Biden. We can't live with Trump.
University of Iowa professor Tim Hagel says dissension from within a party is nothing new. And although the methods are different, he feels this one is unlikely to rip most Republicans away from the president.
They may be sort of aiming at a small niche group that is particularly unhappy with Trump's style.
Besides a small niche of Republicans, the ads also aim to sway independents that helped propel the president to victory in 2016.
And they're the ones that decide. And so are they tired of Trump's tone? Are they tired with the fighting? Even if it's not so much Trump's tone, it's sort of the fighting over that kind of thing. And are they willing to try something different just for a little bit of relief?
Although the Lincoln Project says its focus is on denying President Trump a second term, they've also taken aim at other vulnerable Republicans, like Iowa Senator Joni Ernst.
I grew up castrating hogs on an Iowa farm. So when I get to Washington, I'll know how to cut pork.
Who vowed to tackle excess spending in Washington.
Let's make them squeal.
Folks like Senator Ernst, during the course of the impeachment trial, it was like they couldn't get to the microphones or the cameras fast enough to crow about how they were in lockstep with the president, that what they'd heard, had not swayed them. And basically almost like, these grins, like we know what we're doing isn't the right thing to do, but we're gonna let him get away with it.
Galen says most Republicans just go along with the president in hopes of riding a strong economy all the way to re-election. But the pandemic put the brakes on that. If
Trump was at 55 or 60 right now, they'd be running on the Trump ticket for, Keep America Great. Now he's at 38, and what are they gonna run on? I don't know.
Now, I did reach out to the Trump campaign for comment. They declined our request for an interview, but did provide this statement from the Republican National Committee. It reads, quote, "Disgruntled losers looking for a quick buck do not concern us." The Joni Ernst campaign also sent us a statement focusing on her opponent, Teresa Greenfield, saying, quote, "Coastal elites are hoping folks will fall for their false ads that prop up Teresa Greenfield because they think Iowans are the credulous boomer rube demo. While Joni will always stand up for Iowans over Washington, Greenfield has once again remained silent." Of course, the final decision in all of this rests in the hands of you, the voters, in just over 100 days. Nick Weig, Iowa's News Now.